Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Sean with the Sports Card Teachers. Today, I'm going to be doing a PSA submission reveal. Now, I submitted, I think 25 or 30 cards, and we are just going to be going over 10 of them because I don't want to bore you with any more Paul Skenes tops now, rookies. I have a bunch of them. You can see here, whole stack of them, all 10s except for 2 9s. But I'm not going to go through each of them, but I will show you 2 of them that basically I had multiples of, and did pretty well obviously with those. Now, I do want to preface this with, someone commented on my last video, don't ever send in old cards with new cards. So these were already sent in. I am going to take that advice, and for anyone else out there, I think it's a good move. Do not send in 2024 cards with 1985 cards or 1990 cards. It just doesn't make sense, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. So thank you to whoever said that. I'll try to shout you out in the video when I edit this. So thank you so much for letting me know about that. So rookie mistake once again. Lots of rookie mistakes here on the Sports Card Teachers, but that's what we're here. We're here to learn. So definitely something I am learning. All right, let's get into these Skenes first. I'm going to just go ahead and show you these 2. And I want to kind of hide what we got here for now. And we have 2 Skenes, PSA 10s, the number 407 and the 436. So whole stack, I said, of these. Got a bunch of them. Already have a lot of them listed on our eBay. So if you want to take a look at that, go ahead. I do have a show coming up this weekend, so we'll be looking to move some of these this weekend as well. But anyway, those were 10s, and pretty happy with pretty much how all of those turned out. Now, let's get into the rest of these. Now, once again, these were all from the 80s, and some of them were mine. Some of them I was grading for somebody else. I'll get into the specifics of that, but man, I just don't know if I need to resubmit or not, because I think these grades are a little hurtful. I think they're a little unnecessary. I don't know. I think they got much lower grades on some of these, but we'll let you decide. I know you can't see it. You're not here in person. You didn't see it under the light like they did, but I mean, we've gotten to the point where we study this stuff pretty well. But anyway, let's get into it. So first, I have about 6 or 7 cards. I found recently went to my parents' house and found a 1989 set of Fleer basketball, and so I was like, let's just see what we got in here. And so I decided to just pick some of the cards that were in the best shape, and they hadn't been touched. And so I picked the ones that were in the best shape, best centering, and then obviously players that are, have a little value to them. So I know I'm not going to be getting a whole lot of money in these, but I wanted to go for it because I wanted to get those 10s. So let's see how we did. As I said, I'm disappointed once again, but that is how this all works. So first we have 1989 Fleer. This took an 8. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen took an 8. So I'm going to put these over here so you can't get a look beforehand. And if you're looking at this, a little heavy on the left. Okay, heavier. We'll compare this though in a second, because I did get a 10 out of one of these from this set. But then you turn it over. Pretty crispy. Trying to get rid of the glare. I'll put one more close up here so you can really see it. So that took an 8. I think it's a 9, but hey, I'm not the grader. Would be really interesting to resubmit these. All right, next we have Larry Bird. This one took a 9. And now this is the one that I don't quite understand, because the Scottie Pippen did not have this. But if you look up here very closely, you can see there's it's a little blurry there. There's a little red from whenever they printed these things. And I noticed it on a couple of these. But this has that little red right on the edge. I know it's a little blurry. You can kind of see it there. Otherwise, card, in my opinion, maybe a little heavier on the right as far as centering is concerned. Corners crispy. And then the back. If you look, back pretty nice. There you can see a little bit of white, obviously. So it makes me think that was maybe one of the main issues. But who knows? I think it might have been that red up there too. So anyway, that one took a 9. All right, we have an 8 and 9. Might as well go to my 10. All right, I sent the Dennis Rodman in because obviously he's not this isn't his rookie or anything like that. But anytime you get such a clean card, you got to send in. Now, the first thing that jumps out to me, okay, maybe you can see it too. Tell me not, though. I think that the left side it's thicker on the left side than it is on the right side. So I don't understand how this is a 10 compared to, look at the Larry Bird. I think the Larry Bird's pretty centered, maybe a little more to the right as well. But I don't think I think it's the centering's off a little bit. Let's turn it over and just check the back. Crispy. Yeah, I don't know. 10 though. I will take it. Just wish it was the Jordan that I'm going to get into here soon and the other ones that I'm going to get into. But anyway, that one took a 10. Next, we have Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller. Took a 9 on this one. And, pretty crispy. I don't see any of that red on the top. A little thinner on this side than it is on this side. Back, which is always presents the issues with the red border. Pretty clean though. That's why I sent these in, because it's hard to find cards that are so clean like that on the edges. So not really sure about that, but there we go. The next one is our Jordan. We have 2 Jordans. So we have the Jordan base number 21. This took a 9. Now, if you can't see that, this is just what doesn't make sense to me, because some of those were much better centered and took a 9. This one, pretty, it's very heavy on the left compared to the right. So, even a little heavier up top on the border than it is in the bottom border. So, I don't know. I'm pleased with the 9, but I just don't understand why this got a 9 and other ones didn't do as well. But if you take a look there, corner nice and crisp. Pretty crispy. Got a little bit of white there. Pretty crispy there. But nice clean looking card. Took a 9. Was really hoping that would gem out, but obviously I knew because of the centering. The other Jordan was the sticker from this, and I know stickers do not grade well historically. So, but this one was in pretty good shape, so I decided just to take a chance at it. Took a 7 on this. Front, very clean corners. I think very clean corners. Where I go wrong is the centering. Okay, very thin there, a little more over here. Didn't see anything surface. And then you can kind of see obviously the centering on the back as well. Corners pretty good. Can't complain. I don't know, man. I just don't know what goes into it, because I thought this sticker was in pretty good shape. It's just hard for me to understand why it's a 7. All right, our last 2 cards. These cards are Larry Bird's. They are from 1980 and 1981. And before I show you them, obviously the centering's not entirely perfect. And there is an issue in the back that I noticed, but I still don't understand why it's a 7. I guess the surface is the huge things with these older cards. But let's just show you this first. This is a 1981 Topps Larry Bird, number 4. It took a 7. And so if I pull it away a little bit, you can see the centering is a little heavier. I think left-right is great. Top-bottom, it's a little heavy on the top than it is on the bottom, the border. So definitely there, but surface was great. Corners great. Edges great. Backside. Now, same thing. Corners very crispy. Edges very nice. The problem area. And there might be 2 problem areas. right there. I don't know how I missed that, but right there you can see a smudge or something. And there's also this, no, that's not it. There's something else on it, I thought. No, it's just that smudge. So, yes, I understand the smudge. I think this thing was an 8, but who knows? Last Larry Bird, it's the 1980 top scoring leader. And Larry Bird's in the middle there. If you look, centering, maybe a little heavier on the bottom than the top, pretty centered on the left, right, maybe a little thinner on the left side. Back, little thinner over here on this right side. I assume that things should kind of be shifted this way a little bit. But this one took a 6. Okay. I don't know, just disappointing. I know it's older cards, but I'll give you guys a nice close-up of it. Definitely have these thoughts of resubmitting, but I don't know if it's worth the money that it costs to submit. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Once again, appreciate all you guys for watching, supporting our channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to stay up to date with everything we're talking about. We got a show this weekend. I'll try to do a video about our experience with that, and just drop us a comment. Let us know any questions you may have. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.